Okay, this is my Predator 13 and my electric rudder, as I call it. And this here's my bracket that was made. And again, everything here is extremely custom. It's all plastic, welded plastic. These brackets are plastic. Stainless pins, everything is stainless on here, and it's mounted extremely well, not going anywhere. So main thing on this is everything is custom. You're not going to buy any of these parts online or pieces other than a few of the fasteners. And so now we want to mount the rudder on, or the electric rudder, as I like to call it. And so get that baby set on there. Stainless steel keeper. Everything is set up for salt water, and it's set up to be extremely durable. Obviously, if you were just doing some easy lake fishing, you wouldn't need the heavy-duty fasteners and items that I use, but since my primary goal is to use this out in the big water, then everything needs to be saltwater proof and pretty durable and tough. So that mounts on there pretty quick. Let's see, we got that lever, and we are good to go. Now, point out a few things. That is a water snake 30-pound thrust. Plenty of thrust to push a couple hundred pounds easily all day long. And everything is aluminum, stainless, custom fittings, a little heavier duty than what most people would consider. But again, if you're out in the ocean getting pounded around all day, you don't want to try a lot of the inexpensive nylon pipe collars that I tried, and they just easily bust off. I couldn't have that. Everything is coated, painted, gasketed. Everything is gasketed, painted with truck bed liner paint, and sealed. And let's see here, stainless cables, everything. And so really, to get this unit to work, we'll let's see here, give you some ideas on what we're looking at. So now again, if you're just going to paddle around, this here is a sealer unit for it's just a cap sealer. That again, everything is custom, nothing you can buy. Everything is sanded, grinded, and fitted. That is a cord connector in there, and that seals that off. And then the plug-in is again cord connector with closed cell foam with a special adapter nylon backer behind that. And then there's a special boot that seals all of this together, so it's not getting any moisture in at all. And then it's a twist lock, obviously, and so that the closed cell foam seals around the base here. And then this is just a rain guard that is developed. And again, that's a standard hatch, and all of the wiring is in the hull of the boat. Nothing exposed. The cap just sits in there, and then we have these lines that I'll explain. Again, this is your a turning arm that people will say, well, why is that on there? We'll explain that here in a second as well. So we come up here to the front. You have your two pulls, and so when you're going to secure the motor for reverse and such, this pull is on the bottom of the motor, and we simply just wrap that and lock it in place. So when you want to put the motor in reverse, this line goes here, secures the motor, extremely secure, it's not going anywhere. Again, these are all welded plastic brackets. You're not breaking these things. They're as strong as the original materials. stainless steel, everything. And so we get up here. Now, let's say we want to do a beach landing, or we're coming into landing, and or we just want to paddle around. We just simply, again, this cord here is a second cord, and then we just pull our motor up, easily comes up, and then we just secure our line, which is holding this camera is a little tougher to do, but we secure the line, wrap it around, secure it. Now we have a motor that is up out of the water, and you're good to go. I could have pulled it a little bit tighter, but in any event, that's how, what makes this so unique is you don't have to leave your seat for any of this to work. You can do it all from the front seat, whether you're doing a beach landing, a beach launch. Again, it's set up for the ocean, and you're good to go. You're still hooked up. Now, we get in the water, we launch, whatever we want to do. We get down here, simply come up, and well, I'll show the motor dropping down. Again, this little trick here, this is a little bungee here, strictly to help drop the motor down. Not necessary, but it's an additional. So you just undo the line here, motor drops down, you're good to go. All from sitting in your seat while you're fishing. And again, you secure the other bottom line, secure the motor, and you're good to go. And again, this is rudder steering. So again, same as a rudder, you have your pedals in the seat for steering. And so we have total steering based on the foot pedals, very user-friendly. It's a really great design. Now, as far as the electronics, or as far as the switch, again, all custom. This plate here is actually the plate was for the cutout for the back hatch. It's all gasketed, sealed. This switch is the original switch that comes with the motor. Again, you have your 5 forward speeds, and I think it's 2 or 3 reverse, and then your mount for your fish finder here. And inside here, the switch is actually where a cup holder was, all again sealed inside the Predator 13 hatch cover right here. Your battery goes in the front hatch, so it's 43-pound Optima battery. So everything is very concealed, very sealed, secure, and so it's really a nice setup. And boy, I don't know what else to add in here other than I guess that's about it. And so a lot of you are thinking about mounting a engine on the or motor on the back of your Predator 13. I've seen a lot of different variable options out there. Some guys put the wood on the side, and I just thought this was a lot cleaner, it just looks a little bit better. Now obviously there's a couple of units sold, one out of Germany, a guy does some similar stuff out of England, but again, I probably have, without all my experimenting and 3 to 4 different purchases of things, trying to get it to work right, you could probably do it for about $300 to $400 total in all of this. And so everything is, you can pretty much beat it up pretty good out in some pretty heavy water, and it will hold up. This is all hand threaded and sealed, and again, it's very sealed up here. So that is it. Pretty much it.